Coaching comes from the original meaning of the word coach, to transport a person from where they are to where they want to be. Through a process of asking powerful solution-focused questions in as short as 45 minutes, a brief coaching session can help a person identify goals to move closer to a desired state. Using perspective-changing and easy-to-use coaching instruments like the renowned thinking path and a coaching growth plan, especially designed to assist a total integral transformation, coaching can indeed move a person from where they are to where they want to be. Rooted in positive psychology, coaching emerged to become a growing and prosperous field, popularly sought after by Fortune 500 corporations aiming to support executives in goal attainment. In the past decades, however, coaching's effectiveness has opened its way into a variety of fields such as life, health, and the educational arenas. As an English teacher, the idea of a coach for students grew out of reading thousands of students' essays and listening to other thousands of presentations with the recurring theme that the challenges of our students are evolving and expanding and way beyond exceeding the capacity of our current school support systems. The federal Every Student Succeeds Act, passed in 2015, entrusted more authority to states and communities, placing the future of education more directly in the hands of parents, teachers, and school leaders. This presents an opportunity to support our students in ways we have not supported them in the past. Experience and science agree on the fact that students learn best when we treat them as human beings with social and emotional as well as academic needs. To reach a student's mind, we must be concerned for the whole person. Students require a broad array of skills, attitudes, and values to succeed in school, careers, and in life. They require skills such as setting goals and planning for the future. They require attitudes such as internal motivation, perseverance, and a sense of purpose. They require values such as responsibility, honesty, and integrity. They require the abilities to think critically, consider different views, and problem solve. Helping our students to require these traits and skills through a coaching support system may sound ambitious, but it is even more ambitious and often futile to try to teach to a student's intellect, ignoring their social and emotional barriers. Everyone involved in education should share the calling to foster in students the knowledge, skills, and character that enable them to make better lives. Leaders in the fields of education, neuroscience, and psychology agree that social, emotional, and academic skills gained through coaching are all essential to success in school, careers, and in life. Several recent publications on college and career readiness, including ACT's research, cite non-cognitive skills that can be acquired through coaching as fundamental to students' level of engagement in high school, their post-secondary performance, and their workplace success. Longitudinal studies have also shown that the increased social and emotional competence that coaching provides is related to reductions in a variety of problem behaviors, including aggression, delinquency, substance use, and dropout. It would be a mistake to view social and emotional support as non-essential in an educational setting, as one of the main outcomes is better academic performance. According to a 2011 meta-analysis of 213 studies involving more than 270,000 students, those who participated in social-emotional support programs showed an 11 percentile point gain in academic achievement. Students have also showed improved classroom behavior and an increased ability to manage stress and depression and better attitudes about themselves, others, and school. These results are very logical. When students are motivated, educated, and coached, they are more able to persist in hard tasks and respond to good teaching. Data from a nationally representative survey of high school students found that only 48% of recent graduates felt prepared for success after high school, and even less, 41%, felt prepared for a job or career.
Hi, my name is Magdalena Robles, and I'm a former San Luis High School student. I just graduated this year from 2018, class of 2018, and I came out as the salutatorian, which is rank number 2. I'm currently at ASU. I just finished my first semester, and I'm going into my second semester in spring. I was confused on what career I wanted to choose, so I just changed my major to industrial engineering, but it couldn't have been without the help of many people around me that gave me advice, especially from the session I took from life coaching from a teacher that I knew about that was actually studying this. And she was offering these sessions for students, especially students and adolescents, to help us with what career or advice and what to do in our lives, not just career-wise at the university level or things like that, but also just advice from in life. And I really needed that. And I knew that I knew her because she was my former teacher in my junior year at high school. And I really wanted help from a professional, not just from my parents, because it's really hard as a first-generation student, especially because you don't have that guidance or help or recommendations from the people close to you, such as parents. So during this session, she was able to ask me questions that didn't jump right into the career or my studies or anything like that. She actually asked me questions of things that helped me imagine or even think of the ideal, questions such as what would be the ideal life that I would live, that I would like to live. And those types of questions that led to one question to another to identify myself, not only as a student, but as well as what I wanted and who I wanted to be in life. So after this session, I realized that I still didn't have a definite answer, just because I still had to make more research and stuff. But I definitely had a really, really good start on what to do next. When I went to ASU, and as I was there, I realized that there were many students that they knew what they wanted to do or where the kind of resources they could get from, because they had parents or they had uncles and aunts and people from their family or just friends from the family that did know those kinds of things. And so I realized that when I was at San Luis High School, we didn't have a lot of help in that perspective, in that area, because although that there were programs that did provide us that motivation to do good in school and to get good grades and all of that, I personally am an example of that, because I came out as a really good student, good grades and all of that. But really when I came over here, I realized that I wasn't ready. I actually came out in the Ready Now Yuma poster at my high school. And so when I got that, I knew that people were realizing what's that from? And I told them, it's because I'm ready, because the poster says I'm ready and I'm ready to go to college. And I mean, I would agree with that, because I had the grades, I was accepted to college, I was already heading to college, to university, to Arizona State University to be more exact. And I had a scholarship and I had, all these things. But then when I went there, I realized that I wasn't really ready. I didn't know what to do. I was confused. I didn't know where to start. And although I did have there's lots of resources there at the university, I just wish that I could have had that at high school, because it would mean a lot and really help a lot as an individual. When I got this session for life coaching from my former teacher, I got it because I knew her, of course. She was my former teacher. But I knew that other students didn't know, because they didn't have her, or they didn't have her as a teacher, or this is something that isn't really existent in many high schools, I guess, or at least not in any high school that I know of. But I know that as a life coach, or having a life coach at our high school, and in high school in general, I think it would be very helpful, especially at San Luis High School, because there's many students. We live in a small area. It's a border town, and we have a lot of struggles and misconceptions, and I think that having this will be able to help lots of students, because a lot of students are first generation students. And so coming from a student that is saying that I had good grades, I was ranked number 2, I was in the poster for Ready Now Yuma, being labeled or being set as an example of being ready, I believe that I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready, and I believe that having this session that really helped me back in high school would be extra helpful and would really make me ready to not only the university or college, but really in life after high school as well.
Hi, my name is Anthony Clark, and after having spoken with my coach, we created a coach growth plan, and these are some of the goals and desired results that I aim for this high school years. The first one, I believe that would be to improve my attendance for this grading period. Overall, that's one of the most important in order to get caught up with my credits by the end of my junior year. And of course, for my senior year to end with an average GPA of 3.0. Some of the action steps that I will be taking to achieve these goals that I have in mind will be to talk to my teacher every time I get a low test grade. Every time that I am not happy with my grade, I will feel that me and my teacher or coach will have a good communication. Therefore, I will get a better grade in my score. Other actions that I will be taking is following the credit recovery program that is due at the end of every grading period. Some of the signs of progress that I will notice is by the next credit check, my counselor will tell me that I am doing better. I will also go to bed by 9 o'clock, get a full set of rest for the next day. Every Monday through Friday, some sign of progress that I will notice is I will feel more energized in the mornings and put more effort into my work. Thanks to my coach and my awesome teachers here at school, I've changed my perspective and the way I view things, and I believe that being successful in school is my number one priority. I can do my best to reach my goals. I will take class notes every day. I will read my class notes every day after school. I will watch tutorials about skills and different techniques to improve my work ethic. I will go to tutoring for classes that I am in need and I'm struggling with. So I will visualize my transcript to have an average of 3.0, if not better, by the end of the school year, my senior year. Some of the things that I'll be journaling 25 minutes each week will be the changed behavior and the positive results that I notice in myself. I am also going to speak with my teachers when I don't understand a certain topic, my counselors when I'm struggling with something, and my friends when I'm in need of assistance, when I'm missing credits, and I will speak to anybody that I believe that will help me to achieve my new goals that I have set in mind for myself. Thanks to my coach and my teachers and this awesome growth plan that we've created, I've seen myself more motivated and inspired to bring more out of myself and set better goals for myself.